Thank you for joining me. This is the Spiritual Princess, and I have a video on here that has gotten a lot of views, and it's what happens after we die. So today I wanted to do a video about how were we created. I know it crossed my mind before, and I'm sure it's crossed a lot of people's minds. So I sat with my guides, angels, loved ones, even the highest vibrational beings that I work with, and I wanted to ask them these questions. So that's what this video will be about, is how our souls were created and what happens through that process. You know, from being created to being born, living our lives to dying, and then going back home. So if you're interested, that's what this one will be about. If not, you can turn this off now and go find another channel. So here we go. So what they told me was, God is an energy split up into a million pieces, and those became souls. All of those pieces. Souls were sent to live on earth to learn lessons, and as time went on, more and more souls were created to come to earth, basically being born. And soul groups like to stay together and play different roles into one another's lives. So lessons that need to be learned can be. And some soul groups are very large while others are very small. So all souls knew what they needed before they were being born. Some take on too much lessons, while others don't want to learn as quickly, so they won't grow very fast. And then you have souls who think that coming to earth and being born is what they want, but they can back out at the last minute. But usually another soul from that group is ready, so it's never really a problem over there. Many souls have had hundreds of lives and deaths. Some are extremely enlightened because of this, while some are slowly growing spiritually, and that's their choice. Each person has several exit points in their life where they can go home if they choose, and some do, but most do not. Once a life has been established, many want to see it through. When some souls have a traumatic death, they don't leave and keep living out their life here, which isn't good, and that's how we get earthbound spirits. My guides say, they need to go home so they can have another life if that's what they want. Staying earthbound only delays their spiritual journey, so it's best to make the transition to the other side. And when they do decide to leave right away, it's a wonderful journey for all souls. We are welcomed by all those we loved and missed. We are greeted and met by the guides, angels, and all of the loved ones for a huge reunion. And it doesn't matter if you didn't get along with certain loved ones. None of that matters over there when we go to the other side. After the reunion, we have a life review with our guides who show souls important points throughout their life, and they discuss why they behaved a certain way or how they impacted others, good or bad, how they overcame hardships or overcame the tough lessons they learned during a particular lifetime. The soul has to know how special they are and loved by the Creator. Everything a soul feels, good and bad, is what the Creator experiences through you, through that soul. That's why each life, each soul is a very special gift, and it needs to be respected. Everyone plays a part in the mass consciousness. We are all connected because we are all from the same spark or Creator. On the other side, that is clearly understood. It's understood that you are all a unique soul, but part of a greater energy source. Think of it like snowflakes. They all come from the same storm, but they are all unique in their own way. Not one of them is alike. That's how souls are, from what my guides explained. The more lives one lives makes them more enlightened. They often take a role as a spiritual teacher or mentor for those who are ready. And if a soul isn't ready, they usually don't find spirituality interesting and will be more closed-minded when it comes to everything like I teach or talk about. And there's nothing wrong with that. They need to be allowed to be who they are in this lifetime. As souls progress and mature, they have knowledge that most others don't have. That's why they become teachers or inspirational to others who need to know that they aren't alone. There's a bigger picture, and they play an important role while here. That's how we are created and why we come to live lives and return home for more lifetimes, aka field trips to Earth is what I call it. That's why everyone should live their best and do good for those who need it. Treat others how you want to be treated, and it's really simple, but people make it difficult at times. Only you can create what you want in your life. So be careful with negative thoughts or self-talk, because being negative like that, you will create it for yourself. So if you tend to say, oh, I'm ugly, or oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, I don't have that skill, or I'm dumb, all of that stuff is actually going to just be created. You're just manifesting all that negativity to yourself. And then you'll wonder why you're not getting very far in life. And so if you stay positive, you can turn that around and say positive things and loving things to yourself. And just remember, for all the people who scoff at this, because there will be, some things are true whether you believe it or not. So try to have an open mind when it comes to stuff like this. If it doesn't resonate with you, then just let it go. Just move on. So I hope that helps some of you out there who were interested in knowing how we are created and why we're here. This is from a higher source. It's not from me personally. So have a great day or night. Love and light.